Professor. We are Team VISIOSO, and my name is Lu Xu. Let me introduce our case for you. A Love's Love and Lessons Tennis Club is a large regional chain of full-service tennis clubs, and it is a sub-club of the Midlothian Club. These clubs target customers are those single persons, and it opens from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Members must present their membership card to be scanned by the barcode reader, and visitors need to pay a $16 daily fee. The general manager of this club has some concerns about internal controls over cash, and so do we. Later, my teammates will analyze the whole cash collection, recording, and deposit process, indicating internal control weaknesses as well as recommendations. Stop.
Hi Professor, it's Eileen Lin. I will explain the document flow chart with the collection department. There's two parts for the flow chart, is the collection department and also the accounting department. And my partner, Juliana, will introduce the accounting department later. In the textbook, the collection department refers to the employee at the desk. First, for visitors, the employee at the desk should collect the cash from customers, and then she will have the visitor complete a waiver form. And after this thing, she will deposit the cash in a locked box and then file the forms. After all these things goes to the accountant department, she will get the receipt from the accountant. And for the members, she will just scan the member's card.
Hi Professor, my name is Juliana Benavides, and I will be discussing the accountant department part of the document flowchart. So once the money has been collected and deposited into the locked box, it goes to the accountant department, where the accountant collects the cash box, opens it, removes the cash, and counts it. The next step is that once he's done processing the cash receipts, he gives a receipt of the cash amount collected to the employee or the cashier at the desk. The next step is that the accountant takes the cash to the bank every evening. Lastly, the accountant makes an entry into the cash receipt journal each morning, depending on the amount indicated on the bank slip received on the night before. And that will be the end of the document flowchart process for Love's Love and Lessons Club. Thank you.
Hello Sandwich, I'm Grace. My part is to explain to you the weakness of our control system. And here we can see the first weakness I identified is when the employee at the desk collect cash from the customer and have the customer finish the waiver form. There's no records the receipt to record how much cash he collect. And also there's only one waiver form left into the employee and no the record for other departments to know about the waiver form. So this is the first weakness I identified. So here obviously this gives the opportunity for the fraud to happen. Like maybe the employee at the desk can steal the money under no supervision. And then we move on. The second weakness is the accountant is responsible for removing and counting cash in the box. And here we can see that only accountant is doing those two things at the same time under no supervision. And nobody knows whether the cash remain the same in the box. Well, what if the accountant steals some money in the box? When the accountant counts the number, we don't know whether the counting number is correct to match the money the employee collect in the desk. And then we move to the third weakness. And as we can see, the third weakness is the accountant give the receipt for the cash amount to the employee at the desk, and then deposit the money into the bank. And here we can see the keywords I got is the receipts. And here, when the accountant gave receipt for the cash amount to employee at the desk, as we talked about before, the employee doesn't have a receipt for the cash collection. So even the employee doesn't know how much money he collect. Here, this gives the opportunity for the accountant, like the receipt may not reflect the real number as the employee collecting at the desk. And then another question is, the accountant only give the receipt for the employee, and no other department and no one else knows about those things. So they also have the possibility like the employee and the accountant cooperate together to do the fraud, and nobody else can knows it. So this is a third weakness we got from here. And then the last weakness is after the accountant counts the number and remove and save the cash in the bank account, the accountant also do the journal entry to match the bank deposit slips. And also we can see this accountant doing so many things in the whole process. So also a problem like doing those things under no supervision and no segregation of duty. And we don't know whether the journal entry match the receipts and match the bank deposit slips. That's the last weakness we got. Thank you, Sandwich.
Hi, Professor. I'm Jing Xu. I will present some solutions which can reduce or avoid the internal control weaknesses as follows. First of all, there should be 3 waiver forms in this process. One for employees, one for customers, and the other one should be signed to the legal department, which is used for collecting the informations. The total amount of money should be matched with waiver forms that in order to avoid employees from putting their market into their own pocket. Of this are those single persons, and accountants are responsible for both counting and removing.
The employer will get a receipt for what Hi.
Hi.
Good morning, I'm Yiling. What can I help you?
I want to enter your club today.
Okay, so are you a member of our club?
Oh, sorry, I'm not.
Okay, so there will be a 16 daily fee for you.
Okay. 16.
Okay, I see. And here's three waiver form. You need to sign the original one.
Oh, let me see. Okay.
Thank you. And here's your copy.
Oh, thank you.
This way, please. Here's money, and it goes to the locked box. Okay. Here's the original waiver form, and I need to drop it to the legal department. And this is the copy for myself. File this and keep this.
Since the accountant should be responsible for both counting and removing money from the locked box, nobody can check whether the money amount which employees collect is the same as the money that accountants deposit in the bank. So what the company should do is the supervisor and the cashier both count the money, and the supervisor deposit the money into the bank. So this can avoid the cashier from stealing money.
Hi.
Let's count the money.
Okay.
Open in the box. Oh, here's the money. Count that. 5, 10, 15, 16. Okay, I will sign the cash receipt. You sign it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then I will deposit the money into the bank. And get a bank deposit slip.
Okay.
Then I will deposit the money into the bank. And get a bank deposit slip. Thirdly, since the accountants will give a receipt to the employees who stand at the front desk and then deposit the money to the bank, the accountants will steal money after giving the receipt to the employees who stand at the front desk. So what we should do is to separate the duties. The cashier will collect cash or check. Then the supervisor will count the money and then deposit the money to the bank. At last, the accountants will check whether everything is right and then record the transaction on the journal.
The accountant then goes to the cashier to collect the cash receipt.
Hi. Here's the cash receipt.
Thank you. And then to the supervisor to collect the bank slip. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, they are the same. I'll record it on the journal ledger. And that will be the end.
Finally, since the cashier will allow his relatives or friends to get into the club without any charge, so we need to separate duties as well. We can do this just like the film theaters do. Well, the cashier who stands at the front desk will help customers to complete the waiver form and collect cash or check. Then, the employees who stand at the entrance of the club will check the customer's waiver form, and then he will give the customers the daily pass or stamps on his or her hands in order to identify that the customers have the daily permission to get into the club. The person who stands at the entrance will not handle the cash. All of these procedures will help this company to improve its internal control. Thank you.
Hi, this is my waiver form.
Oh, this is your waiver form?
Yes.
Let me see. Okay, that's fine. Here is the daily pass. If you
Okay,
enjoy,
thank you. According to my teammates' analysis, there are 4 main internal control weaknesses exist in this club's current cash control procedure, including cash collection, cash count, cash recording, and cash deposit. The main internal control risk of this club is its lack of separation of duties. That is the accountant responsible for cash count, cash recording, and cash deposit, which result in high risk of cash embezzlement. If Lob's Love and Lessons Club implements our recommendations, the risk of cash control procedure will be greatly mitigated. Thank you. That's all of our presentation. May the Lord be with you.
等一下。